Hello everyone, hope everyone is doing well. My name is Raziq Akhlaqi. I'm coming from Afghanistan and I'm studying at UWC East Africa, Moshi Campus, and this is my first year here. And I'm very happy to record this video for UWC applicants, whether you're a current UWC applicant or future UWC applicants or planning to apply to UWC. This video is for you. In this video, I will talk about some tips and guide you through the UWC interview process that will help you to do your best in your UWC interview. So let's get started. First, I would recommend you to understand the general online interview before thinking about the UWC interview. It helps you to make sure that you know the flow of the interview and how the interview is going on. So you can do that by watching some tutorials on YouTube and some videos about interview so that you can understand some general questions or some techniques like how you should use your body language, how can you be confident, not getting stressed. So these are like basic techniques or like tips that you should follow in a general interview. So this, as I said, this really help you to make sure that you feel prepared and you know the flow of the interview. The second tip would be the UWC interview specifically. So the UWC interview, four things that are really important in your application. First, review the essays that you submitted in your application, then your recommendation letters, your certificates, and your achievements or activities. Try to review all your essays to make sure that you understand what you wrote before. So this helps the interviewer that you are the one that you wrote these answers, because in case if they ask any question, any random question from your essays, because you already reviewed them, then you feel prepared and you can answer any questions related to that. Same for recommendation letters, your certificates or achievements or activities. So try to review all of them to make sure that you understand what you wrote or what you did in your application. Then you feel more confident and prepared. Then try to understand the UWC beyond the name of the UWC. Try to understand the UWC mission, the values, the vision, the long-term objectives, because it really helps you to boost your knowledge, your information, and try to feel these values, not just memorize that UWC has 9 core values. No, try to understand them, try to align them with your real life, with your experiences, with your stories. Then that means that you are prepared for UWC. I would recommend you to also learn about the UWC colleges, the academic programs, the activities that they are doing, the projects that they are implementing, the collaboration that they have. Try to search as much as you can. It really helps you to have a very good overview of the UWC colleges and what is going in UWC colleges and what programs they are implementing or they are teaching to students. This really helps you to feel more prepared and confident if the interviewer asks you some questions related to this. So you already reviewed or did your research, then you feel more confident and prepared, and they might think that, oh, this applicant is really prepared and has a really good knowledge or information about UWC. The third tips would be to know yourself. I think this is really important because it's not just about the interview to know yourself. In real life, you should know yourself because if you don't know yourself, then how can you help other people or how can you answer their questions that are not related to you? I would recommend you to ask some maybe specific or general questions about yourself, like who am I, what are my values, what are my goals, plans, my like who I want to be in the future, or what I want to do in the future. So some questions, your like your experiences, your values, your achievements, everything related to, try to ask those questions from yourself and try to answer all of them. So to make sure that first of all you know yourself, then you can answer some other general questions. So I would really recommend you try to understand yourself first. The four tips would be, okay, during the interview, I would recommend everyone during the interview try to be very confident, try to be um, someone who you are, not to be the copy of someone else or like to pretend to be someone else, and try to not get stressed, be very natural, and normal, and imagine that this is a very friendly interview. And also try to show curiosity and kind of engagement throughout the interview. This helps you to feel more, I think, kind of confident and not getting the interview serious, and be very normal and natural. Um, then you can also do some mock interviews, and that's what I did before preparing to real interview. You can do some mock interviews with your mentors, teachers, or friends, anyone that you feel comfortable with, or even if you don't even feel comfortable, because it really helps you to navigate or to adapt with the real interview. So this really help you to practice, to know how is your answer in mock interview comparing to real interview, how it would be, or how can you improve those answers, or the level of your confidence, or the clarity of your answers, the how to be precise in your answers. This all will help you to prepare for the real interview. The fifth tips would be the technical preparation. That is really important, I think, especially for countries that they do not have stable electricity or internet. This is really important. Now try to not let a small technical issue ruins the interview process, or like the chance of getting into UWC or continuing the UWC selection process. Try to have a strong and stable internet connection, and try to fully charge your laptop or like your mobile, and install Zoom app both in your laptop and in your mobile phone, in case if your laptop is running out of charge or if your phone is running out of charge, you have the plan B, then you can just reconnect to the other device. So it's really a useful tip that you can follow. And test your camera, your microphone, the lighting. Try to find a quiet place, quiet environment, and the natural background, and this really help you to show a kind of a kind of respect to the interviewer, that yeah, you made everything prepared already and you really care about the interview. The sixth tips would be things you should not do. I think try not to exaggerate, or try not to show that you're perfect and you know everything. I think no one is perfect. Everyone needs to learn, everyone needs to grow, and that's pretty natural, and that's pretty normal. So try not to exaggerate something that you didn't do that, but you try to say that you did that, and you're trying to show always positive side of yourself. No, try to show the true picture, the true version of yourself. And also try not to memorize the answers of your essays or any answers. Try not to memorize that before the interview. Try to just like have or like review your answers, or like say be prepared something to say, but not like you prepare some questions and then memorize them before, and then in the real interview you say those precise words or sentences. No, it does not make sense, and it doesn't show a real picture of yourself. And it's really okay that if you make mistakes grammatically, or like if you pause during the interview, it's pretty normal. Everyone does that, and it's okay. um, so try not to memorize the answers word by word before interview. So this is also really important because it shows honesty, reflection, and growth of yourself. Seventh tips would be, which is might be the last tip, is, as I previously mentioned, um, try. It's okay if you pause during the interview. It's okay if you make mistakes during the interview. It's okay if you feel a little stressed. It's okay. They're very normal things that everyone does. But what's important is to just show a real picture of yourself. Try to not pretend to be someone else, and try to uh, be yourself, not the one that they want, not the one that they expect, but the one that you are right now, or the person that you want to be in the future. So this really helps the interviewer to assess the real picture of you and who you are, or who do you want to be in 10 or like 5 years in the future. The last message that I would have would be, the UWC interview is not proving that you are extraordinary or you are perfect. It's about showing the real picture of yourself. It's about showing what you care about, okay, and also how you're willing to grow or make a change in the community or beyond that. So trust the journey, trust your story, trust the process, and enjoy the interview, because it's a friendly interview. Try to enjoy the moment, the experience, and try to, even if you don't get into the next stage, at least you got a very good experience that might help you throughout your life. And this is the end of this video. I hope that this video might be helpful for you, and I hope that this might help you, even small or like a little bit, to help you prepare for your UWC interview. Try your best, and I hope that you guys get into the next stage and finally come to UWC and experience the real life at UWC, and try to be the change makers of the future. So thank you so much, everyone. And if you have got any questions, any concerns, just comment in this video. Then I will try my best to answer your questions to help you do your best interview. Wish you all the best, and see you.